Hey guys, I'm Hakeem.
And I'm Rubel, and today we will be reviewing this wireless speaker.
Now, what is an NFA speaker? Well, NFA stands for Near Field Audio. It toys around the concept of near field communication that we have seen in cell phones already, but it's different. There is no data transfer as in comparison to the regular Bluetooth or Wi-Fi speakers that we are used to. But in this case, near field audio actually amplifies the sound using the vibration coming out of a speaker, of either it's of a phone or any other audio device. The way the speaker works is the whole system in itself contains receivers and transmitters. The receivers are there to detect the vibrations coming out of a cell phone speaker, and the transmitters just basically amplify whatever was received by those receivers.
So for the design of the speaker, it's pretty lightweight, couple pounds at most. Size-wise, relatively small, like maybe a couple inches wide and 5 or so inches long. So bringing it around with you, it shouldn't really be an issue. You can easily just pop this in your bag or take this along. Shape, pretty simple rectangular design with this rubber piece over top. And speakers on the bottom, so if you wanted to use it manually, you could do that, as well as the on and off switch, as well as the USB mini port on the front end, and at the top there's a blue light.
In terms of use case scenarios, for my personal use, I would say I was able to use it at my house, in my room, when I didn't want to disturb my housemates, but I still wanted a louder audio output as compared to my cell phone speaker. Now I use a Nexus 6P, but even though Nexus 6P has a decent speaker, but I sure appreciated the extra amplification. Now in terms of the how does it amplify, let's go ahead and then do an actual audio test on that.
If you're wondering what kind of audio quality you're going to get out of this speaker, I wouldn't get your hopes up too high. It is pretty cheaply built, kind of sounds tinny at first, and once you get to higher levels of sound, you get a more muddled and mixed sound. There's a lot of distortion and can often be harder to hear while farther away. If you're just putting it right in front of you at your desk, it should work pretty well, but as I said, for longer distances, it will kind of sound muddled and hard to distinguish sounds. Yeah, so for our final remarks on the speaker here, pretty good, especially for the price point around $10. You're getting decent audio amplification. The sound quality isn't the greatest, but I mean, it is just $10, so you're kind of getting what you pay for. But yeah, I probably would invest in this if you were either college in a dorm room or something, or just with a couple of friends and you want a bit louder audio. Office cubicle works too.
And I mean, as Hakeem explained, and this is not a replacement for your other wireless speakers. I mean, Bluetooth speakers range from starting with $20 all the way up to $200 or even more than that, and that sort of brings the kind of quality that you pay for. But when it comes to a speaker like an NFA speaker, you're not really going for a professional audio. You're going for just simple sound amplification. There are other types of NFA speakers than the one that we showed here today. Ones that have AA batteries, AAA batteries, ranging for price points all upward of $50. As of right now, it's going to lack professional audio, professional output, and so that sort of limits its the sound quality that we'll get out of it. But at the same time, that does not make it unworthy. Would we buy it? Yes, as Akeem mentioned, that we would personally buy it. I would personally buy it, but its use is limited. But whatever that use is, it's really useful. And at the end of the day, this is $10 well spent.
So to sum this speaker up, I'd say, as for limitations, audio quality again is not the greatest, and you can't really use it while you're amplifying sound.
But on the bright side, it's cheap, it's portable, and it does the job what it's supposed to. Now, the speaker that we reviewed today was just a speaker that we picked up from Amazon. There are other options on Amazon. We'll leave a few links in the description for a few options if you're interested in buying an NFA speaker. And also, if you're interested in learning more about NFA, we will leave a few links in the description about explaining what NFA is in a much broader sense. And that's all that we have for you guys today. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!